We're into the feeder. We're looking for blight trinkets. That's our primary goal with this particular leg of the excursion. Let's see if we can find some interesting ones. Now, there's the lair. We do want to go to the lair. Wow, that was not a great scout. We're only giving up on two question marks by going left at the watchtower, so I think we'll definitely do that.
Reliable information brings accurate insight.
Reliable information brings accurate insight. Don't forget it for a moment. Oh, that is a big pickup. 2 smoke bombs there.
The value of such a view is
That is going to be very beneficial.
unsettling awfulness.
Now, where is the creature den? It's right there. Yay. Okay, we get the creature den. That's good news. So we can go either way on this one. Does not really matter.
At least it should be.
2 stress for a cache of supplies. But a cache of supplies with an extra fight. I think it's worth it. I don't really want a resistance encounter right now. Our torch is super high. I think it's going to be wasted. It might cause angst in the party. So I think we'll do it this way.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses.
Enriching themselves as the world collapses. So let's see. So there might have been an argument for Boudica to get the extra action here. She needs to stop low rolling though, I will say. Harshen my shenanigans. So we can emboldening Vapor Sarmenti to cancel out the daze and the weakness for next turn. I think that's worth it. We're gonna have targets to hit with Sarmenti. Wait, where was the speed? Oh, I didn't upgrade it. Nicely done. Well played. Okay, so Audrey has decided that low rolling is what the cool kids do, and I completely forgot to upgrade the skill that I thought I had upgraded. So we're off to quite the start here. Something about the feeder just gets in my head. I don't know what it is, but there's something about it that this zone just it's better than the Shroud, of course, but it's
Steady yourself.
there's just something about it that's very very insidious. Yeah, so okay, we didn't get the speed for obvious reasons. Okay, so let's see. Just get the kill there.
Steady yourself.
Every hit being a crit isn't necessarily something that makes me want to come back here. Should leave a 1-star review on the feeder website. Would not recommend. 1 star. I think Sarmenti's killing both of these are darn close with vulnerable plus strength. Yep. That was the way I imagined that happening. That was better than the way that I imagined that happening. I was not going to bank on the crit.
Unpleasant in the extreme.
The mastery is good.
Is noble and necessary.
Unfortunately, I don't think I've been trying, like, vacillating back and forth. I think Pirouette has too much of a downside. It
Good use.
Wow. We just found just a mountain of boxing gloves. the dream number of boxing gloves. But yeah, I think Pirouette's downsides are too substantial. The days just really, like, it messes with our turn order, it slows us down, etc. So I don't think like spamming Pirouette is necessarily the play. Oh, hello. How are you doing? So in this case, double blight on you, or no, I think we go for this, because then we get the crit on the blight that Audrey is going to dole out, and the block is gone. So I think this is better for our overall speed. Did not get the crit because the game is mean. Let's get the stress resist up. You're blinded, don't forget, ghoul. He did not forget. And keeping those chomps going after after Boudica is all I can ask for. The min roll on that was still a kill, which is good. That's the way it goes, Sam. That's how the meltdowns come. And then we're going to do the same thing we did last time. We strip away the block, get the combo, which Audrey can then hopefully crit on. Didn't... Now I think we definitely use Disorienting Blast to hopefully get the daze so that Boudica can put him on death's door, which is indeed potentially going to happen. Yeah, the order in which tokens are dispatched is weird right now. That's not of course. Okay. Well, tactical thinker. Can't complain about it. Didn't want the ghoul to get another action, so I'm just gonna do that, and that means we take one more hit from this little whippersnapper, but I am unconcerned. So now with I did upgrade Wicked Hack. Okay, it's a solid hit, even while winded. A trivial worriment. At 4 relics. Always excited to see that 4 relics pop up. So again, there's one of the new changes that we talked about a little bit in the Discord was the addition of the loathing, like, capping out, and it doesn't seem like it's too dangerous in that regard as of yet, but we'll have to wait and see. Like, I do think if you go to the sluice at the wrong moment, it can be pretty debilitating, but these guys have insane blight resist. So Audrey's going to be doing other things, I think. So this is 33% chances. I would like to get a combo with it, but even if I don't, which I didn't, I think it was still probably worth it. Now, tossing some strength on Boudica doesn't sound like the worst idea in the world for this fight. And I'm going to try and burn this guy down, which doesn't look like, unless this Howling End is a max roll. Okay, well, it was not a max roll. The game was like, it's not a max roll, but we're still going to give it to you. Oh, 25% of the time, every time.
Steady yourself.
Okay. They're putting some damage in. Gotta respect the dinner carts. Don't mess with the dinner carts. There's my combo. I'm going to have the Plague Doctor do the healing here so that I can put the damage in. Since we had the taunt, they really need to make the... They really need to make the self-heal cause stress. I guess that is a pretty stressful event. I should not complain. But this team is starting to get there. I really should have upgraded Disorienting Blast. That's gonna be important for next time. This is gonna be a nice big hit though. 92% chance for a 32 hit. Oh, XCOM. XCOM probabilities there times a million. That was a 8%er right there.
Persistence will overcome even the greatest of...
But yeah, I like the combo interplay that we have going on here. I do. So the Corrupting Cleaver is one of the things that I was like, man, Audrey could benefit pretty greatly from that. Do I want to... So Audrey would be losing damage. Audrey would be losing 22% damage for what is likely to be enough to... I mean, certainly not for the Harvest Child. We won't do that for the Harvest Child, but in general, I'm on the fence. I think 22% damage is a big damage buff. And I'm not sure, but her blights when they land are landing for 7 for an entire 3 turns. So maybe that's worth it to have those land reliably.
A slow dissection.
No combo. Ooh. How much is Pirouette? Pirouette's probably a kill on both of them. Just kidding. It was not. But yeah, 25% blight chance and a downside. Decisions.
Early results are encouraging.
Just to take some heat off of Audrey. We're going to have no problem healing her back up. Dead of Night is just, it's so good. Because of the days, I wanted to make sure she got a turn. Which would have happened anyways, because I guess as long as we land at that days. No guarantees on that one. Bye. I don't think there's value in holding off here. We'll just drop the axe. We're not going to pick up the extra stress that Boudica needs to get stress healed. It's always so counterintuitive to me. We need to get more stress in order to get rid of stress is still a dynamic that I think Red Hook might want to think a bit more about. And maybe they will. But yeah, I prefer the old method of stress healing where, you know, you could kind of keep things in check and then you had big spiky stress, which I think they're introducing a bit with the cultists. The stress certainly feels sometimes a little terrifyingly spiky. And then what do we got here? We only have one set of smoke bombs on our people. Do I want a second set for this fight? I think I do. Well, but the otherworldly fragment is also a pretty good accelerant. And we do have, yeah, but we do have more smoke bombs. I think this is the safer bet. Pillaging brigands, enriching themselves. So this is one of those situations where we, it's going to be very hard to get the crack shot. 5 and 9. Okay, this is decent. And then that stops the front mortar. Oh, it does indeed stop the front mortar, but it was a lot closer than it should have been. And now we have to be very careful. How much are these guys? 21 hit points. I think Howling End might just do the job all by itself. So let's just light everybody on fire. And I think one of these pillagers in the front is just gonna die to Howling End. Famous last words. I am making promise my Howling End cannot deliver on. So max roll is a kill right now. And that's a 2-off lethal. Brilliant, my love. To the stressed out one, he's like, I'm gonna stress heal myself instead. Thanks. So 30% crit chance even without a combo token. Apologies for the siren. Guess there's a strong argument to be made for me to mute first and apologize for siren second, but... So you're dead. Then I think we just do that.
What a welcome one, nonetheless.
I shall lead the charge then, she says. Don't want to get the kill on this guy until after Sarmenti has done the stress heal. That's a heal and a half. We needed like 2% of that heal, though. So this is a thing that I should already know the answer to, but it certainly appears that a crit is not the max hit doubled. It is slightly below that. Because Audrey was doing 5 to 12 damage with the dagger, and she crit for 18. Ooh, the T service. We might use the T service. But yeah, she hit for 18, which is not the number. I think the covert cloak is a no for me. We have a stupid number of glimmers of hope, but I'm actually thinking about baiting out a cultist fight by letting our flame drain. Max plus 50%. Ah, thank you, Victor. Thank you for educating me on things I should already know. I appreciate it. Do we care about the T service? What would we replace with the T service? Kind of like all the things we have here. Explosives magazine. Actually, explosives magazine. Hold on. We don't need to throw things away because we can put all of our smoke bombs on one person. And then, well, we're going to be going into this fight, so I think we'll leave that like that. But yeah, explosives magazine means that we are not limited, and there on the horizon is the child. Fun stuff. Okay, so max plus 50%. Okay. I will try to keep that in the memory banks.
The source is within.
They got a lot of hit points, and they got a lot of tentacly weirdness.
A slow dissection.
I was going to say, the combo has been a little disappointing. This is a 92% for 18. And you're at 19?
Excellent work.
I kind of want this guy not to go. So let's vulnerable and disorient him. Then we're probably going to take the largest range attack that exists in the game. Oh, actually, this is a tough... I'd rather this guy go away. Too off lethal. Alright, well, it was the thought that counted. Yeah, what is this guy's other attack? I also love that Jinx is generating combo as a side note. If we get to a hospital now, I'm going to lock Jinx in, because it's so defining to the run and so useful. And I think she has 3 positives, so no, she doesn't quite yet, but we're in the danger zone, to be sure. Okay, so here's the way I think we play this one. We encore her. And then she's going to do that, and then that was less, and I was hoping it wouldn't get the kill, so then we could finish it with a pirouette. But you know, the style points weren't quite there, but it was the thought that counted on that one. I don't think I ever noticed that she has a bucket at the end of her tentacled nightmare hands. Go figure.
A promising development.
Blind this guy up. Hopefully. I actually, Innie, I think there, strangely enough, I think there is a trinket like that. I'm trying to remember what the cultist trinket that has minus disease resist is. It uses the bucket to throw fluids. Victor, I think that is the most comfortable way of describing exactly what happens there. Thank you for for painting such a beautiful picture with your words. Let's blind again. %, 8%. I swear, that is so. That's our second 8%er. Not to say that 8%ers never happen, but they did just happen twice. I like the regen getting tamped down by Sarmenti just being like, no regen for you. Anything? No, nothing to gain here. Okay. So. Gain on crit, heal 2. Gain on blight resist, extra action 20% of the time. If target is blighted, 15... Yeah, see, the kitchen knives, that's something I can get down with. The inventory slot's not that interesting. Second corrupting cleaver, I don't think is that exciting for us.
The harvest is here. Pity those with a place at the table.
Do some of that. And so now, Audrey, you have our smoke bomb. So you're going to apply a smoke bomb here, which means I think we blind the Harvest Child.
Brilliant conclusion.
So for those who are unfamiliar, the strat here is we want to blind the putrid meat so that, well, do we care? Since we can't be moved, we're basically immune to the meat except on Boudica. So do we try and save smoke bombs and just accept that Boudica is not going to get a lot of actions? Kind of tempted to. Let's use one smoke bomb in hopes, and then if it hits us anyways, I'll just be bitter. But yeah, I never realized that Tempting Aroma is just hard countered by this, because it makes you move, and until you move to the front, it doesn't do anything. Alright, so now I'm filled with regret, because that blind token was a complete waste of time. So let's just get our damage engine pumping a little more aggressively, and then Boudica is gonna do a little chow down, but there was sort of nothing we could do to off-put that, or offset that. That combo is big, especially if Audrey goes first. Less good because of this structure. We could give Audrey a quick turn, though. Turnabout is fair play. We have 2 strength tokens, so this is going to be pretty impactful. Boudica could have resisted. It's a thing that could have happened. It did not happen, but it could have happened. I guess the second one wasn't a guaranteed crit because we didn't have that. I'm going to try and shuffle the Harvest Child back to avoid Maw of Life. I don't really need a Maw of Life going on here. I can't get over the fact that the Harvest Child really could have, we could have had some, oh, wait, the blind is no longer affecting the putrid meat. Okay, so this is important science. This was an undocumented change, because this has acted, and in acting, it has not consumed blind tokens, which is very bad news for, oh wait, now it did. Now it missed, and are blind tokens only getting consumed on miss now? Is that a thing? Huh. There's some weird things going on here, I feel like. We'll try for the pushback again. Our backline has taken some abuse, but yeah, it only consumed the blind token when it missed. That's very strange. That's a new one to me. And the taunt doesn't matter here. The Harvest Child in each position only has one thing that it can do, so didn't get the blind. That's okay though. We'll probably do a heal. But Audrey is like all of our damage. Yeah, I can't believe I never realized how much the General's Trinket is a hard counter on the Harvest Child, because Mouthwatering Aroma no longer does what it does. We're going to come away a little low on health on our backline, but this has been the most harvest mild. Oh, wait, Jinx was probably refreshing the blind tokens. That's why it remained at blind. Okay, that makes more sense. Now I've figured it out. It is not what I thought it was. Now, Bloodied Branch. It's not a gain on crit. Melee skills. So on crit with melee skills, you gain strength 66% of the time. When moving, if rank 4 to stress, if it bleeds, skill 33% damage. Now, if it bleeds is not bleed out. If it bleeds was bleed out, I would probably think about it. But, so I'm thinking, so here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking kitchen knives are interesting here, for getting us even more blight. We're not going to get the extra action that frequently, but I think this combo is pretty good. Then Sarmenti can take the extra damage. Boudica could take the extra damage. In fact, Boudica could take the extra damage now. We're gonna need to switch things up here, but we can give. No, we can't give Boudica. She gets it 4. Maybe we can't really put her in slot 2 to use if it bleeds. Unfortunately, nor would it be that impactful. Like I said, bleed out would be the better one. So we still have this temptation. It's going to need to get used. I think the corrupting cleaver can go. We have a weird trinket on Sarmenti that needs to get swapped. I think for the greater sharpness charm. Then Paracelsus. A little bit of healing we were getting out of that is not that interesting. But I think Bloodied Branch, yeah, that's trash. Surgeon's Dictionary goes. Slime Mold goes. I think we have one too many noisemakers. I'm going to get our... torchlight up. Well, we already got our torchlight up, didn't we? Do we have a cultist fight? I kind of want a cultist fight. I might let our torch drain specifically to get a cultist fight. Because I'd like to get the temptation working, potentially. Although I don't know if it's... don't know if it's in the cards for us to actually take advantage of that.
The destination's never in question.
I want to go to the academic study too. Thanks, team. Is that doing anything weird to us? No. We don't have quite enough for the Hoarder to hit on all cylinders, but we're having a hard time getting dark tribbles, which, like, compared to previous runs where I've been like, look at me, I have 17 dark impulses. We're shockingly low on them on this run. Sarmenti puts out some damage. Now, Audrey's going to do less damage. That was actually shockingly loud. Sorry about that. I think I'm going to Disorienting Blast you, which hopefully moves you to the front. No, you don't move very easily, do you? All right. So the structure that we have right now is kind of like the boss killing structure. I'm going to put in damage here, as weird as that may look, because no, actually I should put this guy on Death's Door. I can do it with a taunt. That's even better, and I don't consume that. But yeah, so right now Audrey is able to pump just a ton of damage from Blight, which is not long-term the most bursty damage. But I think Sarmenti is going to benefit pretty hugely from the damage trinket. I don't know. So 17. Extra action 20% of the time on that one. Would have been cool. Die. Nice. Alright, now Boudica should be able to put this guy on Death's Door. We will not be applying a dot, so it will probably do its, like, sumptuous feast and ruin our fun. So we're encoring here because we have 2 heals to do. We're at a point now where I'm really feeling like we want to get our science going. Let's yeah, Boudica can get the kill, right? What are the chances of that not happening? But yeah, we should definitely start rolling indiscriminate science, I think. There is no excuse for not. We have tons of negative tokens that we can potentially benefit from ridding ourselves of.
Let it die.
I guess we're all full up, so I couldn't take just the money. Indiscriminate replaces... I'm really liking Disorienting Blast right now. I think Ounce has outlived its usefulness. Unfortunate, but true. I'm gonna throw away Laudanum. I'm like sitting here being like, I don't think I really need the Laudanum. And wait, what did we say we were gonna replace? The bottle case is not doing much for us. Get rid of that, and then we need one more something or other. I like the restorative herbs for the final fight. So many glimmers of hope, so little time. But we get to do some science at the academic study, which is always a favorite of mine. Ooh, what's going on with you? Oh, you have the heart-shaped locket here. That's right. We got that one once before. So you're going to take HP damage, mixed flame, mixed quirk, trinket chance. Let's do it. Occultomania, and...
Amidst the spoils,
okay.
the unparalleled power.
Grim Mask has been changed. This used to have like 30 plus 30% damage on it. I think. It is a far cry from that now. So if flame is less than 25, your positive banter goes way up. It seems like trash to me. I don't think there's any world in which we use that. Especially since our flame is at 80%, so it would be wrecking our relationships. I don't think we even hang on to it. It's cool though. The Plague Doctor mask, very cool. Love the art. Miss the time when it was a 30% damage trinket. That was fun. This is less fun. This guy's not ordained. Oh, yeah. With, certainly, that's a great point. It does synergize nicely with the Infernal Torch runs, Victor. That would be a time when I would be excited to use it. I think we just go for, well, not that, apparently. That is not a thing that we go for. That's not going to be enough to get the kill. So we'll shift this guy forward. Yeah, even that much shift forward makes all the difference on us not getting front mortared into a beautiful oblivion. Rendezvous, then I'm through with you. The dodge plus works there. I think it's worth putting up toe-to-toe here. I thought about just Iron Swanning, but I think this turn we're going to get the Encore, and it's going to be a thing of beauty. Audrey's going to go on a killing spree. What even is that? That was like a 70 to 80% crit chance there. So what's our crit chance now? So it's 37% thanks to the knives. Why is that saying I'm healing for 12 on it? Oh, I'm healing for 2. Wait a second. Hold on. Check this out. So you see the +2 on her bar? I think that... So we get that +2 from the kitchen knives on crit healing us, I bet that's telling us that this is definitely a crit. Let's test it out. So it was a crit. I think 100% of the time that is going to forecast the fact that we're getting a crit, which I think is hilarious. We'll have to science it out a little bit, but I'm like 90% sure that that's going to be that way. They've had problems with that particular mechanic in the past, so I suspect that is a problem once again. Because that's such a niche use case there. You have to have a specific trinket, etc. 19 to 32. That's a solid hit right there. How much is Howling Ending for? 25 to 45. Not bad.
Take heart and do not relent.
Now, unfortunately, so let's see. Plus 8, plus 2. So this is another crit guaranteed, and this is only a 72% chance. What is the threshold on indiscriminate science? Requires target to be below 50. Boo. Yep, so another crit. So the 2% seems to be very consistently predicting our crits, which yeah, I guess I can play around that pretty aggressively. Like if I'm not going to get a crit, I guess I can check another skill too. That's kind of a curious idea. Disarming Dagger. No. I don't think so. Deathcap Spores. I don't think so. Are Deathcap Spores worth it against the Exemplar, who has really high Death's Door resist? We know when we're going to fight Exemplars for the most part. So there might be some value to playing around that. I don't think for the next region I'm swapping. I like what we're doing here. So the Harvest Child's Bounty is gonna get sent out to pasture, and then if I have to choose between a cultist fight to enable or the creature den, I think I'm going with the creature den. We'll eventually get a cultist fight. At least that's what I keep telling myself. So it's heal 2 on crit. So that's healing. This is healing.
Bravo.
It does certainly look like it works that way. Which is pretty spectacular. It's a shame, though, because this is the region where we would benefit greatly from the, resist, because everything here has high blight resist, and that doesn't look like it's going to happen. 57! Boudica, not messing around. Okay, so let's do a little more science. So, gives the heal, that means that that's a crit. Gives the heal, means that that's a crit. Over here, gives the heal, which means these are crits too. So this is a very unlikely crit. There's only a 22% chance. Let's do this one, even though it's ill-advised. It was a crit. Okay, we may have at this point done enough science for me to feel like with complete certainty, that is indeed the way that this works. Because that was a very low crit percent. Red Hook, if you're watching. Bug to be filed. Well, now I know I'm getting a crit. This guy's at 15. I don't really want it acting again, though. Let's just do that. And the amount of blind between Jinx and Sarmenti is very... We're in a great place on that front. Well, that's no fun. Yeah, we're getting the crits. That was not a crit. It did have the +2 though, didn't it? Uh-oh. Now I have to go back and check. Because I could have sworn I checked and I saw the +2, but maybe I had a lapse in attention there for a second.
A righteous action.
Either way, our stress is looking slightly okay.
In this world, wealth is worthless without purpose.
Okay, we still got some space available. And then, yeah, I think the temptation is not that alluring. Ooh, we got a lot of things. The early experiments is so interesting. Oh no, we got all kinds of goodies over here that we can't afford. I like the sparkle ball a lot. It's such a fun trinket. Works so well with Magnesium Rain. So this one is Disorienting Blast, has 2 Blight 50% of the time. If Spore Grenade is equipped, plus 66% Blight, Incision. So this is your bread and butter for your Alchemist, to be sure. It's not that interesting to us. Greater Bouncer's Belt has some allure to us, but I think the Sparkle Ball would be fun here. The Footman's Grog is basically worthless. We're not doing anything with it. The HP isn't that useful either. So I'm going to buy this. Because I think it will be fun. That is the best advice that I can give, is that I think that will be fun. And then anything else we want to buy? Replace the smoke bomb that we used up. I think we already have decent food supply. Yeah, we do. We have 156 gold, so I'm gonna go a little crazy on buying a few things, I think. No, maybe not. I don't want to fill up on junk food here. Yeah, I think that's probably it. And then yeah, I think Creature Den trumps Cultist Encounter, because I'm actually not sure that the Dark Temptation is better than the Sharpness Charm and the Wolf's Blood. So I'd rather get the Mastery. We still have to flesh things out a bit for our team. We still have a lot of skills that we would benefit from getting upgraded. So we go toss Finale. Well, we can't toss Finale on Sarmenti. I think solo is not good on runs where you're going with the general for its rooting capacity. You and Boudica. Okay, Boudica and Audrey are the last ones that need some friendship, so let's just do it this way. Get them in love. Love, true love, is what brings us together. Princess Bride action. Can't stun the goat. Let's do this. She always makes good use of strength tokens. So this is saying this is a crit 72% of the time. The resist means we could get an extra action out of it. We did not get an extra action. Would have been super cool if we did. 10 to 17. This is a kill. It's already gone, though, so I think we'll have plenty of time to kill it next time. This guy, on the other hand, we don't get the kill there. Let's just go for the control game, then. Make sure that Boudica is taunted up appropriately. I will say, this particular run, the blinds have been very, very kind to us. He got, like, a full heal there, didn't he? The crits just keep coming. So, I think Mag Rain here should give us some Sparkle Ball shenanigans. Yeah, oh, it's fun. Oh my god, look at what Sparkle Ball just did to this guy. So, okay, so the lesson we just learned there, which is a fun lesson, is that Sparkle Ball's 15% are not ores, in fact, because you can get multiple of them. Hold on, let's check. Yeah, they are not ored. So you can land big and get all of them. That's actually hilarious. This guy is the one that hasn't gone. You've gone. I just want you to go away, though, I think. But yeah, blind, root, and daze. That's a lot to be dropping on one with Mag Rain. I like that. Get a slightly bigger heal out of Indiscriminate, and I don't think I care about the taunt that much. So the resist could give us an extra action. It does not. I should probably make sure that I'm reading that correctly. Maybe that doesn't work quite the way I thought it did. The dodges, they do nothing. Terrible Howling End. Apparently I have a thing for giving Audrey lots of the kills for some reason. When something dies, I guess it doesn't get the opportunity to resist. Okay, so all we got was Immobilize on that one. The resist, we could get an extra action. Okay, we did not. Let's check that one again, just make sure. Gain on Blight resist, extra action 20% of the time. Okay, so I am reading it correctly. So it's just a question of us not getting lucky quite yet, but hopefully, because this would be the time to take advantage of it, like I was saying. Apply on hit root. Don't care. Don't care one bit. Okay. Creature Den, here we come. Good votes. Wow. The team is really dialed in. They know exactly what I want to do, and they are being super supportive. And with 156 gold, we're going to go to that hospital, I think, and we are going to lock in some of these amazing defining traits that have been so core to our run. Is that the maid going super fast? It is. Okay.
A master stroke.
Extra action? There are no extra actions to be had here. Let's just go for Magnesium Rain, because the top level on Sparkle Ball can be very very lucrative. I'm heartened by the fact that Sarmenti has insane speed, so we'll likely be able to finish off the lady. Sickly sweet. I'm really a little conflicted by the fact that she's still hanging in there. What is her death score is all the way down to 5%. That's when you know you've rolled poorly. But we knew we were getting a crit there because we got the heal trigger, which is interesting. And so Disorienting Blast is going to give that, and then Sparkle Ball adds weakness. Wow. That's pretty cool. I actually think Sparkle Ball is a very strong Plague Doctor trinket, now that I'm seeing it in action. Close. No, not really. The top end was high enough to get the kill, so... There's a strong argument to be made that they don't need to do the toasts when they do nothing. That's a crit. This is a crit with the potential for a resist. And the resist could give us an extra action. It's never going to give us an extra action. Never, ever, ever.
A slow dissection.
Oh, Sparkle Ball, though, doing work with that daze.
Steady yourself.
Wow, Billow's Mortar. Wow, 3 aggregate stress there. That was nothing to sneeze at. We do this just to get the to ensure the heal.
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Still at 15% Death's Door. I would like it if crit bypassed Death's Door. But only on the enemies, not on me. Obviously. Our 17th Corrupting Cleaver, which for another run would be a absolutely incredible windfall. Corrupting Cleaver is good, although I think kitchen knives and early experiments are my, like, S tier for the alchemist. Oh, look at that. Just before we get any closer, I've never kind of seen so clearly. Was that just a 2 negative? No, I guess not. Or yeah, it was. It was Audrey and Sarmenti, maybe? But anyways, I've never gotten such a clear look at the creature den. It's not as cavernous as I expected. It's really just kind of like a stump. Alright, everyone wants to fight. What a minus food reward. Such a weird one. We just saw that we got Sarmenti and Audrey took a hit, so let's pick one of them, even though we don't get a bonus on the fight. I don't think I care. Ambush. Uh-oh, we're getting shuffled? Oh, wait. No, we're not. They're super fast, though, too. Holy cow. It's not worth encoring here. I think it's not worth encoring at all. I think we just start stripping away the dodge. Because the, we could have given Paracelsus a quicker action to, you know, to work her actually, I think, for the Plague Doctor, her Sparkle Ball magic on those that can be Sparkle Balled, but through Magnesium Rain, obviously. But it wouldn't have meant that Paracelsus' second action was pretty garbage. So this, we still get there eventually, and lots of opportunity for Sparkle Ball to work its magic. Wow. A lot of blind. Let's Let's just keep doing that and get the taunt up and let Boudica do what she's best at, which is getting punched in the face. Gonna put this here. It will enable a good opportunity on Audrey, but like the turn order right now is staggeringly not great. Although the indiscriminate science opportunity that we are currently on the cusp of is something to behold. So many tokens. Okay, what do we think? I'm going to say it's going to be 45. 31? All right, I'll take it. Removes the stun, which is always good for business. And then we can put the taunt right back up again. That was not as impressive as I was expecting it to be. So let's see. You're very dead, right? No, you're not actually. Let's do that. We'll hope for the combo here. We're landing blights left and right now that we get extra actions for not landing blights. We'll probably still use a battlefield medicine here on Boudica. Just because 10 for 5 rounds is probably more than... Okay, just kidding. That was a joke. Let's see. So I think we go for the kill here. Because that would give us a full turn again. Yeah. Okay. So we should get a full turn. They should have the new crop should have no actions during this round. Okay, no, it doesn't work anymore. They need to die with a dot to get the extra action, I guess. All right, we learned a lesson. I think this is going to be our first target, so I'll do this, even though it will only get rid of one of those. But this will I always forget that fetch doesn't... Stop trying to make fetch happen. Fetch doesn't do what I dream that it will do, which is hit the front row where all of our taunts are. Whoa, no crit there. Should have checked again. Missed the opportunity. This might actually be an adrenaline rush opportunity. Yeah, just to be on the safe side, because I'm a little nervous about Boudica's health. Picking up the combo there is nice. Everybody's blinded, so... We're gonna go for the quick 100% chance to crit. Oh, that's fun. Now, it's 100% chance to crit, so it does switch over. Okay, that's nice. This is 87. We're still getting the heal, which I think means that we're gonna get the goods.
Steady yourself.
I was gonna say I don't mind Audrey getting hit, but I mind it a little more when it looks like that. So we have no combo on the field, so this is saying it's healing for 2. And it was a crit. Okay, so the minor hiccups in terms of our theory, I think, are mostly worked out. Yeah, and then We'll do this just because the dots are starting to build on Boudica.
But a welcome one nonetheless.
Now that also hit, but no, that was going to heal regardless, so I don't think that was particularly useful or insightful. So this is saying that not only are we hitting, but we're critting. Nope. Okay. It lies. We're just critting such a high percentage of the time that that we have been able to convince ourselves of that. But yeah, it does not look like it predicts hit or miss. So maybe it predicts a crit, but it does not predict if a dodge will affect or not. Things are getting complicated. The crit heals, though, are keeping Boudica very much in the money. Killing these dogs is taking forever. Yeah, so they can definitely still dodge. You already have strength, so I don't think we're getting much out of adding, emboldening you, as it were. This will be a nice howling end, though. 6 to 7 damage. Sarmenti was apparently unimpressed by that.
An opportunity squandered. A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
I mean, might as well. Let's check, actually. No, all relationships are a go, so let's just do that. It's already dead, though. It just doesn't know it yet. It found out.
The one pleasant in
Okay, no bonus mastery.
This work is noble.
Discount on stagecoach items is going to be about as uninspiring as as anything could potentially be. If it wasn't worth a mastery, I would probably toss it by the roadside entirely. I think we have, yeah, we have that to go there. Scrap grenade could turn out useful. The ablative powder I don't think is going to be useful. Deathcap spores I kind of want to hang on to. I do. I'm going to get rid of the glimmers of hope. Because very genuinely, if I could... Oh, we failed on... Oh no, we're not going to get the hope. Disaster. Yeah, I feel like if I could bring this into an exemplar fight, it might be just the accelerant we need to get the end of the fight over, but like... I don't know. This fight is going to be a cardinal in the second phase.
And muscles burn. The body requires...
Rabies is not good, right? Rabies was okay in the first game, but yeah, no, it's just bad here. And then Dark Curiosity, Occultomania, Needler, Resolution, Sprained Ankle. Okay, so I'm locking in positive things right now. That's my plan. Starting with the Jinx.
Strength comes in many forms.
Tactical Thinker. Tactical Thinker. Alright. That's what I wanted to lock in. I don't want any of those to get overwritten. And then now we might... Are any of these that bad? Needler I want to get rid of. That's just... That's going to, at exactly the wrong moment, ruin our fun. But that's really the only one that I think is particularly impactful here. So I will just keep the rest. I'm going to grab the Soothing Poultices because they're good for the final fight. Against the Seething Sigh. Although we have 2 regions before we're going to get there. This run is taking us a little longer than they normally do. Since we have a whole nother region to do here. Let's see. Inventory-wise and character-wise, do I want anything different when I'm going up against the Cardinal? We're going to have smoke bombs on hand. We're going to have a lot of noisemakers. The Thunderclap Grenade is really good. Probably save that for later, though. Yeah, let's just go with what we got. Go with what we already have cooking. Oh, I see you back there. I see you back there. You're not ordained, which means you're gonna have a bad time. But the bagpipe monster.
Excellent work.
Okay, so what I found so funny about that is Sarmenti literally gave a turn to Audrey that was then wildly unimpressed by. You're already dead. That feels really good. Let's see. I think we'll just strip off some of that.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Wow, that Herald is not having a good day. I kind of like that this one is not doing anything more impactful. Because with the combo, I think a Wicked Hack here is pretty... The Howling End is slightly better. Okay, so I want Sarmenti to just chill. The Howling End still doesn't get there, so I think I'll just put in some damage here. Haha, you didn't do anything. Do we go for like a big pirouette here? I don't think that's advisable. Hey, Huang. Welcome. New updates. Guardian makes it harder while losing 1 or 2 heroes. Yes, it does, definitely, because you have to still make it through the final fight. Agreed. That is for certain. I have yet to lose a hero on this new patch. Hey, Dramatic! It's so good to see you. How have you been? Are you doing okay? I hope all is well. It's been a hot minute, but it's so good to see you. Let's see. I think we just shuffle you, as weird as that is to say. Keep ourselves below 3 stress so no funny business occurs. I think a Wicked Hack is not quite a kill on you. All right, let's Howling End you, I guess. This looks like a great harvest opportunity. Hey, very nice, Dramatic. Congratulations. That is a heck of a milestone.
Suffering strengthens the bond.
How did the people feel about the stitches that you were providing them? Were they like, great job, feels great? Not that anyone ever wants to get stitches, but but I'm sure that yours were particularly painless going in, or well anesthetized. Cruel Intent. We had a fun run with a Tempest Leper on that one, but the Cruel Intent's going to be going straight into the trash can. Okay, this is actually atrocious. This is a spicy combo. What's my play here? I think we go Encore here. I think that's fair. And then we're going to Smoke Bomb you, because you're still the most obnoxious. I was going to say, give me that crit. I did not get that crit, which means we're going to go back for seconds on this back one. Oh my gosh, really, game? That's absolute horse hockey. The double resist is just too much for me to bear. How much do you have? 25? I think we gotta put the strength here. I'm worried about a meltdown just because another Clarion Call. Yep. No, life is good. Life is good. 1 pip away, game. Why you gotta be like that? Okay. Does Howling End do the work? No. Wow, really? Howling End does not get there? Damn. I really thought we were going to have the Howling End there. We're going to have a meltdown on Boudica. Oh. So obnoxious. Yeah, the Exemplar is nasty, and these guys, the Heralds, are also really frustrating. Oh, that was gutting. Second one of these. Having that meltdown hurt like none other. We were 1 off, and then Boudica couldn't quite close. But how bad does that make our relationships? Yeah, we just have a lot of work to do to get things back to a healthy place. You are blinded. I think we just have to put a bit of healing into Boudica, I guess. Yeah, we got bit by the Encore though. I kind of went aggressively into it, and then the rest was history. The Ordained Deacon. Yeah, dramatic. That is the that's the new normal. But it's okay. You know, we will try to rebuild or something. Let's see. I think we just keep pounding away. Don't have much more to do. We're going to go for Disorienting here in hopes that we move it forward and get the daze. Well, we got the daze. That's half of the equation. But yeah, we're gonna need like a pig in a blanket or something like that. Oh my gosh, the blinds are doing so much work for us, but 16 damage. You have 16 hit points. How about you don't resist Death's Door? How about that? Could you do that for me? Could you do me that solid? Thank you. But yeah, the Clarion Calls come so fast. They used to have certain mashups that had three of the Heralds that were all spamming Clarion Call. They have since revised their plans on that front. Cruel Intent is never getting used. Strong Shackle is never getting used. So we're beyond Slime Mold. We're beyond that. We need to get rid of one more thing. We didn't use up any consumables, did we? We have this. There's only one monkey left. I don't think the monkey was probably the thing that sunk our ship with Boudica. Maybe we don't want to taunt early in the Herald fight. That might make intuitive sense. Because if you taunt early, if you taunt against them, they just end up concentrating that stress on one person, whereas, yeah, it's probably better to go the other way. Hopefully we don't lose any relationships to that disaster.
Rest tonight. Under the mountains.
Slayer of plague eaters, slayer of fish folk, and fear of cosmic beings. All right. Hey, we got a roast pig. That's gonna help clean things up.
You can carry no more.
Blinds are definitely up there. Discretion, not valor. No more than one resistance encounter. We'll definitely not be doing that. And assistance and location scouting. Naked or afraid, we're just not gonna do. Would we benefit from bleed tokens or fire tokens? I don't know. There's a greater heat shield sitting here that we can't get. We can grab the second roast pig. So we're going to grab all of these. Okay, I guess we use stuff first. So let's see, Boudica. What's your relationship status? You're doing better with everybody now. Let's just... Sanguine. The new Sanguine is bad, but... Still, Sanguine is good. And then I'm going to save the Steak and Spuds for the final region. So we'll use some of those. Yeah, let me grab 2 food, and that's going to be... For the next region, we'll do that. Saving the soothing poultices for the final boss as well. Yeah, it's far less exciting than it used to be. Man, 9 mastery though. Where do I want to go here? We haven't done a sprawl yet. I don't think we benefit too terribly much from a sprawl. I mean, Paracelsus could have, you know, slightly better trinkets, and we are using fire on Paracelsus at least occasionally. But I don't know if we would itemize towards it. Sarmenti has some bleed actions going on, but I kind of like the trinkets that Sarmenti has. It's kind of a toss-up from my perspective. I'll get the roast pig for next time.
A bit of comfort.
And then, like we were saying, blind is more important than anything else, so we'll grab those. The explosives magazine is making things a lot easier because it means that we can stack those up to 5. So that takes a little bit of pressure off us inventory-wise. We haven't gone to the Shroud in a while. Let's go to the Shroud. Now, we get to upgrade everything. I don't suspect that we're going to run out of mastery here. Most perplexing would be Carcass, although we had a successful run with Carcass that was pretty fun. I think... Wait, what am I leaving on the table here? I don't want the weakness from this. And I guess that means... Yeah, we're one shy of having everything I want upgraded. But yeah, so Carcass is certainly curious. I like Venom Drop a lot more than I expected to like Venom Drop. I think Yellow Hand is not one that I'm super excited about, just broadly. Last region. And then let me think on, I'm trying to think of the other ones on the list. I think Monarch on the Leper needs a complete rework. It's just problematic. And then we're currently rocking a Physician, but I don't Love the Physician. Disorienting Blast having Vulnerable is good, certainly. That's been somewhat strong for us. And then what? It was Intermezzo the new one for the Jester? I played them a couple times, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I don't know. We're kind of all over the place. I have to look at the list, really.